name is Zara, and I attend the classical high school in Colombo, and I've been told about this national competition by my English teacher, who's there. So, can I start? I'm going to start with a sentence that you have probably heard many and many times, but I'm a student from a classical high school, so I believe this is important to talk about classics that are our examples today. So, Historia Magistra Vitae, said the teacher. The translation is History is Life's Teacher. And as long ago as 55 BC, Tito understood and expressed in one of his works the importance of history and the idea that the study of the past should serve as an example and a lesson to everybody. Through this quotation, we also get that as a teacher who helps children in providing skills, in learning skills that they will need as adults, in the same way, history, by providing keys to interpret the past, makes people become more mature and above all conscious. So we recognize that who ignores history and the past remains forever a child. To understand this assumption, I believe that we have to understand what a children is and what does past mean. I believe that past has several different meanings, and first of all, past is the story of our family and personal roots and origins. And a child is by definition someone who lives only the present because he realizes only what is surrounding him at the current time. But being aware of our origins is necessary to all human beings to become adults and to build a secure and mindful future. I believe that history is like the roots. Without roots, the tree cannot grow and produce fruits, and in the same way, without history, children cannot grow and become adults. So I think that past allows people to know how they are rooted and helps them in finding a better sense of belonging in this world, in understanding who they really are, and in constructing a solid identity. So personally, I think that without the past, there is no future. Secondly, past can be intended as the story of how the world where we live now was created, on an economical and political side, as well as on a sociological and cultural one. Our predecessors, in fact, have left us many information about their way of living, their norms and values, and their military strategies or political ideas. So for this reason, by studying and understanding past events, people from today, from modern people, can examine ancient individuals' lifestyle and actions and evaluate whether they were good or bad. So, on the one hand, in fact, people from the past are great models of good behavior, as they have, for example, started amazing forms of government from which nowadays will still draw inspiration, or, for example, initiate philosophical theories that we still reckon valid and true. But on the other hand, sometimes they cannot be taken as models because they have made wars and killed many innocent people. So therefore, people have to learn from the ancients so that they can either become better citizens and individuals or avoid the risk of making the same mistakes by realizing that people from the past made terrible mistakes, committed terrible crimes, and took unreasonable actions. So I believe that who ignores history is not capable of taking conscious, fair, and appropriate actions because he doesn't have any behavioral model. And it's like a child who is not able to distinguish between what is correct and fair and what instead is wrong and incorrect. So, finally, in conclusion, I think that a child is also someone who is innocent and naive regarding what is surrounding him. And probably so, it is a hidden dream of everybody to remain forever a child, because becoming adults means facing responsibilities and duties, while being a child means also let other people play the game, and when we become adults, we have to learn how to influence the rules of the game, and we can do this only through history's examples. Thank you.